everybody, it's Ann from Easy Arranger. I am here with another installment of Friday Flowers. So I know it's been a while since I've been back here talking to you guys about flowers, and I know you're super excited to see this really gorgeous arrangement. Just kidding. The flowers are over here, which you'll see why they're not in front of me right now because they're big. We are today doing a DIY video on how to use our 8-inch Easy Arranger. So this is the biggest guy we make. Seriously, it's huge. Let me show you that up close. This is our 8-inch Easy Arranger. I love this Arranger. I love it because it has got these giant big openings. So if you have a flower with a big woody stem, this is the Easy Arranger for you. If you like to use gladiolas, hollyhocks, magnolias, sunflowers, lilies, these flowers that have these big heavy heads, big heavy stems, this is the one that you want to pick up. And so today I'm going to show you how you can do a big bold arrangement I'm going to do lilies in honor of the 8-inch Easy Arranger and some curly willow. And I picked up these both at the grocery store this morning. I think my total was $15. And you'll see what a big, bold look it can be. I'm using one of my French planters. Here's my tip of the day. So frequently, if it's made of metal like this, it's not watertight. Sometimes they come with liners, sometimes they don't. So what I did is I put one of my bigger hurricane vases in the bottom, and then I filled it with my faucet. So I just put that down in the bottom. That way I don't have to worry about this leaking later. We've had problems with that. And even ones that say they don't leak, it's metal, it's got a seam, it's gonna probably leak. So what I do is I take the 8-inch Easy Arranger, and so when you have it at first, it's gonna be flat like this. If you have these like handles, what you do is I just put one petal in each handle like that, so you can kind of see it, and then I squish it down. The squishing down is the part that makes this secure when you're ready to do a flower arrangement, especially when you've got these big heavy stems. Okay, so let me show you, let me move this, and I will show you what this looks like before we start arranging. So I didn't pre-cut these, I just kind of put them in here. So I just threw them in the bucket, and prior to Easy Arranger, this is how the flowers would have looked. So today we're actually gonna take it from that and do the same vessel, but with the Easy Arranger, and show you how you can space them out. So I am gonna start, I actually ended up with 2 colors of lily. They're not really all the way open yet, so we are just gonna play with them as if they were all one color. So as you can see, it's like already wants to tip over, which is another benefit of using the Easy Arranger is that you can put the flowers right where you want them, and they're gonna stay in there and stand. And so you can space it out so the whole thing doesn't fall over while you're trying to do a flower arrangement. I'm gonna move this bucket back over here while we do this flower arrangement. So with lilies, they have so many different petals on them, like heads on them. Sorry, I'm gonna try and move this over. That you really just wanna kind of place them. There's not a lot of design. There's so much on them, and as they open, it's gonna spread even more. So I like to give myself a lot of space. So I went from the center of that one, and now I'm going to the very outer edge with this one. I'm gonna do the same. They're literally so heavy that in that bucket they keep wanting to fall over just because they get a little off balance. Okay, so this one, when you're doing it and you're using a vase in the bottom, make sure that you're looking down in there and that you're hitting the water. Don't put it along the side of the vase. So as you can see, I kind of have this center, side. Okay. I'm gonna go out the front. Okay. I will do a back view of this too when I'm done. This one has one little, I don't know if she's broken, it's just really heavy. I'm gonna do this one in the back, kind of almost like in direct line with this one that's on the front. So now I have 5 stems kind of balanced within this. I'm gonna see if I can add this last one and not have it look strange. Yeah, I'm gonna put this one kind of right in the center, off a little bit. Okay, I actually like how this was looking. So it's very big and it's very bold. Let me take it back a little bit so you can see the full thing. It's very big and bold. I see a little bit of a gap right in here. So what I'm gonna do is I also bought some curly willow. So I can put that just inside kind of where it looks like it could use a little height or a little bit of, a little extra. I'm gonna just kind of add these sporadically. I might not use the whole bouquet. Oh, if you could smell these right now, they are, I just like love the scent. I know some people don't, reminds them of funerals, but I actually really love the scent of lilies. And I always think of lilies as being a Mother's Day flower, and I don't know if that's a historical thing or if that's just my own family. I'm gonna just turn this so I can look at the other side. I'm gonna add a couple more curly willows because I love them so much. And when you think about doing flower arranging, and you think about like what it costs to have like a big, beautiful display like this, if you weren't doing it yourself, it's almost cost prohibitive. There's certainly times where I will only want something from a florist, but there's other times where you just want something big and fragrant like this in my house, and I don't have, you know, $50 or $60 to spend on a beautifully designed one from my florist. This is a great option using that 8-inch Arranger. Okay, I'm happy. I'm gonna stop right here. I have like one piece of curly willow left, but let's look at this. So I've got my little handles. Where are my little handles? Right here. So look, I mean, I just think that's fabulous. I think I could turn this center stem a little bit if I wanted it to be a little bit fuller, but it's so hard to tell because as these open, you're gonna have a whole different look once these lilies really start to show off their beauty. So I think I'm gonna leave it like it is now. I kind of like how it looks. It's kind of, you know, I like the big and organic. I don't like a totally like perfectly designed arrangement, but I'm telling you, I think this is gonna be absolutely gorgeous. I think it'd be a really fun, big, bold look for Mother's Day if you've got the person who you know loves lilies. This is a great option. And I'm going to try and remember to take some pictures for you guys as these lilies open because I think they're even going to be more stunning. I hope everybody has a great weekend. I hope your weather ends up being beautiful this spring, and I hope you get out and grab some lilies and some willows and give it a try with our 8-inch Easy Arranger. Have a great day, everybody. Take care.